Doyle drives one high and deep left field and gone. Bretton Doyle puts the Rockies back in front.
It still was the hardest hit ball, but had nothing to show for it this time. He gets the fastball inside, pulls the hands in, and then a bunch of left-handed turns.
So that's a good one to have in your book.
Anytime you got the one iron, you can pull it out and hit it out. You got to love it.
Robert Jr. on a line to center field. Cheerio running, and it's going to be over his head. Taylor will score. Here comes Meyers. Benintendi's right behind him. One after the other. The White Sox score 3. Robert Jr. breaks the game open here in the 7th, driving in 3 with a double.
That's 4 driven in for the day and a couple of hits, and he gets one up in the zone, and Luis crushes it.
Had a long way Cruz on his horse, and that's carrying. And Cruz, look at that play! Wow! O'Neal Cruz. Even the visiting bullpen appreciates that play.
That is some makeup speed right there. O'Neal Cruz is rolling out. Like they said, Deion Sanders used to always say, how fast are you? Fast enough.
Oh, those long legs and the long arm.
And it all comes down to this. Now you got no wiggle room if you're Miller in a big mano-a-mano big boy matchup. Can Stowers stay red hot? Swinging a ball lifted in the air, deep left center field. Stowers, no way! A walk-off grand slam. This kid is unconscious. No way did he do that. This place is going bananas. A hit as big as they get.
2 balls and a strike on Justin Henry Malloy as he hits one off the end of his bat toward the right field side. Long run, and he makes a sliding catch. How about that play by Jorge Soler in right field?
He goes, I'm a pretty good outfielder myself. I played a number of games in my career in that position. Sliding in there, going a long way. That's a big fellow out there in right field.
And now Clemens to right and deep. This one back, deep it goes and gone!
Let's go.
Cody Clemens in his first game at Fenway Park with the Rocket here has put his team on top. A 6th inning 2-run homer, and the Twins take a 3-1 lead.
Sometimes you got to mix up the lineup if you're Rocco Baldelli and get some fresh blood in there. Cody Clemens with the big swing right there, like you said, with his dad in attendance.
Good job by both those guys.
There's a deep one to left center. See you, Ahmed Rosario, later.
I'm one at bat late, Bob, but I did call that last inning.
Yes, you did. That's all right. And just like that, with an error, a hit batter, a double steal, and a long ball, the Nats are on top 6-3. And Rosario has looked dangerous all 4 times up tonight.
And a high fly toward right. Fraley on the run at the warning track at the wall. Victor Scott has hit a 3-run homer.
Chip, how about some much needed insurance here for the Cardinals? Victor Scott the second.
Ball was up in the zone. You could see Victor's eyes light up. A 3-run bomb. And you know that makes him feel good after being doubled up while running at first base.
Fly ball left center. This is hit pretty well. This ball is caught by Laureano. Where did he come from? Throw to third, not in time, but who cares? What a play by Ramon Laureano.
Boy, I know last night the defense wasn't great for the Orioles, but this might be their best defensive game of the year, and a huge second out.
Ground ball. That's a diving stop at third, and the throw to first is in time. Nice play over there. Caballero taking care of that.
Last night he's at shortstop. He starts the game in right field. Talked about it maybe playing a little third base. Well, that's where he is, and he makes another big-time play. What an asset.
Bound just didn't have that carry, that backspin that he seems to normally have. Here's a drive to deep center. Varsho back. And did he catch that ball? Yes. He caught that ball.
We knew Durant hit it pretty good, but it looked like he was staying in the park. So Dalton's going back right about here. You think, okay, settling under. Uh-oh.
Unbelievable.
goes with it. I mean, we said he makes highlight reel catches, but this is crazy.
Wilson's a tough strikeout waiting on deck. Great contact hitter. This is in the air right field. Long run, Garcia goes into a slide. Did he make the catch? He did! Unbelievable grab. And gets it back in before anybody can tag in advance. What a play by Obombi.
He slides hard into the wall, is able to secure the baseball, but has the presence of mind to get up, get the ball in quickly, and both runners continue to hold at first and second.
Ozzie will have to hurry. Pages runs well. Wow. The glove flip. A little wizardry from Oz at second base to get Pages.
It is a great play. I think Ozzie realizes that if he goes to the bare hand and then exchanges, that's not going to be enough time. And I mean bare hand into the glove. And so he figured he could get it there much quicker if he went ahead and scooped it. And that wasn't even close.
Bowers into the gap in right center. That could score everybody. It hits off the wall. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. Hoskins is held. The Brewers take the lead on the double by Bowers.
Sees a cutter right down the middle, does not miss it, goes shopping at the gap. Right next to the wall. He knew it too. You can see it right in between right and center field. 2-run score easy. Bowers gets to second.
Ended up with an error, and so did someone else. Brent Rooker turns on one, and Brent Rooker homer in Texas. How about it? A's take the lead in the 9th. It's 3-1.
Let Rook cook. Atta boy.
Now Diaz hits it in the air to right field. Renfroe is back and at the wall. He robs a home run and makes a big league play for Noah Cameron in his first big league game.
Look at that smile by the veteran. 10-year veteran he is, for sure. Happy to get out there to help him. This ball, Diaz, we know he goes the opposite field with regularity. But a little pop like this, I thought it was going to be gone. And he's able to snag it from extra bases there.
Noah Gorman, 1-0. A fisted flare to center. Friedel got a later read, coming on hard, slides and makes the catch. And few pitchers react the way Martinez does. He loves it.
Didn't see the jump, but he certainly made up a lot of space. Wouldn't say that's a poker face right there.
Jake Meyers drills one high. He drills one deep. Forget about it. Nebraska Cornhusker, have yourself a day. Jake with 6 runs batted in and 6-3 Astros.
Jake is the rake. Wow.
Single-handedly carrying the Astros to a 3-run lead.
Just flexing on the White Sox.
What a day for Jake Meyers.
Cody played last Thursday against Cleveland, went 0 for 3. He's going to sting this one. A play by Story. He lays out and steals a hit and a run. Trevor Story, outstanding defensive play with a backhander. Back to that play.
Shading him up the middle, line drive. Beautiful effort to get that baseball. Good first step. Little extension. Catch it off the ground. That's a nice play.
And he hangs this up in right center. Alec Thomas. What a grab by Alec in the gap. Alec Thomas, go get it. And he gets Gallen out of the second inning. That looked like it was headed for trouble, but look at Alec Thomas. Churn and burn. We head to the 3rd, still scoreless in New York.
Into the motion, here it comes. And it's swung on, hit a ton. Deep right field. Ball game. A walk-off solo blast to right for Kyle Manzardo. And the Guardians walk off the Minnesota Twins 2-1.
A Manzo bomb in the bottom of the 9th evens the series at a game apiece.
He had good swings all night long.
He really did.
I mean, and he ended up putting one into the seats for his 8th home run. And that's maybe just what he needed to get it rolling.
Ruiz again blocks, and here comes Stott. The throw not in time. The Phillies win it. Bryson Stott scores the game winner on a wild pitch. They took 2 chances in the inning and both paid off. was incredible. Secondary lead, he reads it, he thinks I'm going to go.
Wow, what a heartbreaking loss. Great battle by the Nationals to come back and go ahead.
What a crazy game.
What a ninth inning.
Here's Chapman. High drive into center field. Doyle back. Doyle at the wall. On a hair. My goodness. The big hit they've been looking for. Clears the bases, and it's 6-3 Giants.
That's his third lifetime grand slam and his second with the Giants. And he made every one of those walks hurt. And boy, did he get this crowd into it.
Jammed him. A little flare, shallow left field. Tough play. Williamson reels it in. Oh, what was that? Simply incredible by Ben Williamson.
High fly ball, right field and deep. Laureano turns, looks. See ya, he's done it again. Red hot Trent Grisham gives the Yankees a run. 4 bombs by the Yankees.
Got all our analysts back at Sanford going through the historical records right now. Has this ever happened before? 4 in the first inning?
Yeah, I think in game 2 against Milwaukee.
4 in the first inning.
I believe that was it.
Wow.
1-1. That ball's drilled deep right field. Riley Green sends it over the wall. It is gone. The Tigers lead. Riley rifles it out of here.
That'll get him fired up.
Green powers this ball high in the air, right center field. Riley Green does it again. 2 in the inning. This is an unstoppable force right now.
2 in 1 inning. I mean, that ball was deposited. That's 4 home runs in 1 inning.
It is.
If my calculations are correct.
It is Green, Keith, Baez, Green.
Fly ball left field. Incoming Hayward towards the line. Hayward into the slide, makes the catch. Nice job by Hayward. Big out. And appreciating it is Jason Adam. 2 down.
J-Hay on the run. Look at the big fella cradling it for the out. That is a huge out for the Padres.
The quick pitch.
What a catch. John Birdie, love thy leather. 2 outs.
Now, beautiful play by John Birdie. This ball really smoked. Former goaltender. Relying on those reactions and a glove save and a beauty. Yes, I will say that every time he makes a great play.
It's driven out to left center field, headed toward the gap. Diving is Taylor, and he makes the catch. Oh, wow! Tyrone Taylor coming out of nowhere to rob Lourdes Gurriel. A thing of beauty.
Boy, I did not think he was going to get there, Garrett. Nor did I. What a play.
Edman with a chance to win it. Down the line, base hit Tommy Edman. Throw comes home, not in time. Tommy Tanks delivers, and the Dodgers win it in 10.
Tommy said he didn't know what he was going to do with a night off. Well, I'll tell you, you're going to get a night off for a few innings, and then we're going to need 2 at-bats later in the game. One of those at-bats, we're going to ask you to drive in 2 runs and win a baseball game. That's what we're going to have you do tonight, Tommy.